Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.
A number of compounds were built in Wanaheda for railway workers and their relatives in the 1980s. These homes are now in the hands of the children and grandchildren of those workers. Over 20 families in 3 compounds are being forcefully removed from the compounds as multiple owners that are claiming to have purchased the properties continue to send the police to enforce a court order.
Ombali tate kulua ompolisi umekaino ompoliso o tate kulua yo kwa japo anigapo iko dolaimu peta me kolo dolange no aningo dulo nivali yo tadipo takalongela ko shwalongo yo kweka fila bakwa esha kalongela ko shwalongo okuja ko shwalongo okwa yake umbo esha asa kaino ko yande ta choka singela ka kekulu otekala ndipo teka kufa hapo shaka kekulu otaka yako kota shena jonyo tona ngutu nde hatupewa kwemba pila sasa mame nleli otwapewa kwemba pila kesho ndudo nde ipomba pila ino ufemba omondu damo na leli ababaka na kalimu abakalamu bamwe bakulupa tafiepo vana nde tenfiepo ike akalepo tafutu ngitafutu shekwati otunu femba okunkufapo ondiwete kekuja omorwe likwa ikeli bahala ushinge lava otpapewa analemba pila abatari haturelo mumbo milongo mbali.
So I came at this place in 2009 in my grandfather's room where he was staying with my mom and my siblings. So when we came here in 2009, we stayed here, and it all started in 2014 when my grandfather retired and he had to go to the north. So he had to transfer the property to one of my uncle's name because they said he cannot go while the property is on his name and is in the north. So he needed to transfer it to somebody who we can be giving the money to pay to the municipality. So in 2015, we started receiving people saying that, my uncle saying that he had transferred the property to somebody else's name, of which he said we should go because he wants to renovate the place. But they didn't want to go, so my people who stayed here said, why don't we just shift to another place, to somewhere else, another side while we are renovating, not knowing that he actually sold the place to somebody's name, which was Justy something. So when we went to the municipality, we received the paper that the property was transferred to Justy's name, and when we asked the uncle, which was Kennedy Kamati, he said that he sold the property to Justy, who that person was. So we have been paying water and electricity on that name, which is now Justy. And it has been going on ever since 2015 until 2018, where 2019, 2020, it all kept quiet. We haven't received anything. So in 2021, we received a deed of transfer to another person's name, which was now Ninda, which is currently now the so-called owner of this place.
The Samora Machel constituency councillors say the police and those behind the evictions have agreed to put the court orders on hold for now, as they would like to consult and investigate the matter further. VC says due to those individuals that purported to have sold the compounds illegally.
We are here today because of this eviction which it has been made against our residents of Samora Machel constituency, where 3 ranch unity has been affected by the evictions. And then as you all are aware that whenever you see the city police and the NAMPOL, they are at their premises, it's not going to be easy. People, they have to be forced to be out of the premises. But due to communications, we set up, we talk to one another, and then from there we see what is the way forward. And then they communicated to the station commander of Wanaheda, whom he is the responsible of commanding the whole of this area. Unfortunately, they were not communicated to him before. It's all of a sudden, only the eviction is in the premises, while he's not aware. And then now he said, no, let we come and then have a meeting so that at least we can talk, then for us to understand what is the situation. And then from there, for us to see, or for them to see how they can able to come in. Due to the fact that the orange unity is not a property to individually, but it's a property to all of the people, which is a unity to all of the people. People that has been allocated per room. Then everyone has been paid according to what they are supposed to be paid per room. And then in those rooms, when they paid, after all, they find themselves, among themselves, they find themselves that they have to pick one of the person from them to go and then represent them to go make a payment to energy. And that person now, at the end of the day, those are the people whom they started claiming that they are the owner of their own unity, while others, they're spending their money all along from 1987 up to here. People are spending their money. After their own unit are paid completely fully, it's when now they started by
the
saying...
The families further asked for their money back, which they have been allegedly paying to National Housing Enterprise for years. Efforts to get a comment on this from the National Housing Enterprise claimed futile.
Community Voices proudly brought to you by Namdeb Diamond Corporation. Good today, better tomorrow.